Cornwall Council and the Council of the Isles of Scilly both declared a climate emergency in 2019, with a commitment to becoming carbon neutral by 2030. The councils are working with partners across our areas to address infrastructure requirements to support this ambition. And we will continue to embed carbon neutral aims into our strategies and policies, and our governance and decision making. Across Cornwall and the Isles of Scilly, businesses of all sizes are looking at how they can be more sustainable.
We need to be moving rapidly, really rapidly, to decarbonisation. So our walls are 0.5 metre thick. 300 millimetres of that is insulation, so they're massively well insulated. The windows and doors are all triple glazed windows. Look at how you heat your building. So we have a biomass boiler here. We look at how we generate electricity, so we have a lot of photovoltaic panels on our roofs. We've now got 225 panels on the roof. We work very closely with Western Power Distribution, and they are very well invested with the idea of distributing generation. There are days when you generate more than you can possibly use. So rather than let that go to the grid only, top up the battery first. A further method of storage is hot water. So we have effectively free electricity going into the hot water tank, because if we don't make these changes, we know what's going to happen to the planet.
I make all my jewellery from recycled silver, so I've reduced my packaging for my jewellery and for sending it out in the post as much as I can to a minimum. My boxes themselves are not branded, so they can be reused, so people can reuse them for gifts or whatever. The last thing is recycle them if they can't compost them or reuse them. I've actually put together a sustainability roadmap, so I went through all the processes involved in what I do to become more sustainable and to reduce my carbon footprint. Just find some time to sit down and look at all your processes for your business. Look at where you need to make changes and get that down on paper so that you're committing yourself to doing each little part of that by a certain date. Silver, when I buy it, it comes through the post and it comes in a different plastic bag. You know, if the more people that kind of like contact their suppliers to say this is what we want, the more likely those suppliers are going to start making changes themselves. If we don't take action now and quickly, the repercussions of that, 10 years, 20 years down the line for us, for our children, for our children's children, then that's going to lead to massive changes for us and the way we live our lives, really.
I think everyone has a part to play in the climate emergency, whether they can do something personally at home or whether it's something that they can do as part of their business or their work environment. So we've designed the building so that it has natural ventilation, excellent insulation, thermal solar, so heating the water naturally, grey water harvesting, and built sustainably. We carbon balanced the business. We measured our carbon footprint. Anything that may create carbon in your business, we work with the World Land Trust to offset that carbon. We have an automated extraction system that takes away all paper waste, and therefore 100% of our paper is recycled and used as high-grade virgin paper in recycled paper. It's a fairly easy thing to do in a business. There's quite a lot of help out there to help businesses to make a difference.
For the last year, I've been commercially fishing for lobster with 100% plastic-free fishing gear, and I've also been rowing and sailing to fish for lobster, so effectively emissions-free. This one's made of recycled pallets as well. So bicycle rims here, aluminium, hopefully lower impact. I'm also looking, because I'm committed to either low impact or plastic free fishing, I've got to source natural fibre ropes, non-plastic, down buoys, floats, all the fishing gear plastic free. We just know we've got to reduce our carbon footprint massively. Business wise, this is all about using as local as possible materials and skills. I think it's a case of do what you can yourself and sort of share your information and see where those conversations get to, really.